Hi, I'm Mr. Frog. For a while now, I've been heavily interested in the Ultimate Iron Man game mode. With this in mind, I wanted to set myself a new challenge. Using standard UIM rules, I want to acquire one of the coolest pets in the game, the Amulet. But there's a catch. In addition to these rules, I will also not be allowed to leave the island of Zeah. This means I will have to obtain all of my gear, stats and supplies in the local areas. Can it be done? Welcome to Overzeahlous.
It is time to get a level on video. With one bone here, that is going to be 85 prayer. We can now combine the Holy Elixir and Spirit Shields. Yeah, no. Unfortunately not. Wouldn't that be really cool though if we could? It's 85 prayer, we are at 109 combat. I don't know if we gained a combat level from this, I haven't checked in a while. But we are only, 17 levels away from max combat, which is pretty cool on an area restricted account, and considering prayer is like one of the most annoying ones to train, it's quite nice that we're getting up there. 85, I want to hit at least 90 before finishing here, but I don't think I will, unfortunately. 90 would just look really nice on the skills. Maybe I'll come back sometime later and I'll push it up a little bit more. We'll get ourselves 90 prayer and it'll look really nice. I think we'll be like 125, 124 at the end of all of that, so it'd be nice to be near max combat, especially on an area restricted account.
Thank you very much, Mr. Reanimated Dragon, for 86 prayer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have some very bad news. I died. Sort of. Well, basically, I essentially died in real life. I have been very, very, very ill over the last, I don't know, week and a half. I should probably start this clip by just saying it is currently New Year's Day. So Happy New Year's to all of you. I am feeling slightly better now, well enough to actually do recording at least. So thank you to everyone that has been asking how I'm doing. Happy New Year's. I don't know when this clip goes up, by the way. It's probably going to be like 2 weeks after New Year's, so this is really awkward, but I'm making the clip anyway because obviously I can't preempt being this ill. I think, I'm not going to quote me on this, it doesn't really matter what it is, but just for sort of clarification so that people have an idea of how I've been, I think I might have had COVID. I've been ill for a lot longer than I'd ever normally get, which makes me think it's definitely something a little bit more serious, because if I get a common cold, I'm pretty much out of it within 1 or 2 days. And like I said, I've had this for like a week and a half. I had it the entirety through Christmas, which sucked, by the way. I was spending time with family, and I was just ill the entire time. Thankfully, I was at my parents', so I still had a room there I could just sleep in. It wasn't the most pleasurable experience, I gotta be honest. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, or, you know, whatever time you did over the holidays. That's weird for me to say. Whatever stuff you celebrate. I mean, I don't celebrate Christmas. I just visit family because some of my family do. I'm not religious, personally. But yeah, so I just went and visited family, and I didn't really get to spend much time with them at all. And I think worst of all, I haven't been able to play RuneScape at all. So that does cause a few problems. I apologise. There's not much. I mean, I can't really sit here and say I'm sorry for being ill, because obviously it's not my fault, right? But I did really want to get this done fairly soon, and it is going to push me back a bit. We are going to get this done. I want this done within January. Like I said, I don't know when this clip goes up. I'm pretty sure it's like mid-January. It's probably going to go up. So hopefully by the end of January we will be finished here. But maybe the next episode, actually. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe 1 or 2 more episodes. I'm not going to say that, because every time I say this, something bad happens, like me getting ill, and I don't actually get the objective done. And I know I'm rambling, and I know people have got a bit upset with me for rambling, but I did feel like I did need to make this update video, because I've not really been this ill in a very long time, and I was completely bedridden, couldn't even play on my phone, couldn't do anything, couldn't even play Solus, nothing. As you'll see, I hadn't logged in like 4.5 days, and bearing in mind the last time that I did log in, I killed like 4 dragons and then logged out because I couldn't actually play the game. I think I did like 2 TOA raids with some of the guys from Discord, and I basically felt dead after that. That was all I could muster, RuneScape wise. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't play any games. I couldn't even leave my bed. It was amazing. I even managed to get back home, to be honest. I had one day where I felt slightly better, and I thought, I'm making the most of it. I'm driving home, and I managed to do it. And I still managed to get the videos up as well. It was an absolute miracle, really. But, you know, we push through. We get it done. We make our way forward. And we will get these grinds finished. COVID or no COVID, doesn't matter what happens. I'm going to get this done. I'm very, very persistent. I will get this finished. I don't know how many more dragons. I'm just going to quickly calculate how much more we need to do. And then I'll be able to give myself an insight. I think it is about 4K? I might be wrong. Let's just have a quick check. I've got the calculator on the side. We do red D, and you can't see this, but 4,708 dragon kills, apparently. I mean, we've also got 7 here, so I could take off, 4 here, so I could take off 4. But it's about that, yeah. So it's quite a while, considering I only kill like 30 an hour, unless I'm really paying attention. So it does take a while, but hopefully I'm on the way to recovery now. I'll be able to pump out a lot more grinds. I'm back to streaming in a few days. By the time you see this, I'll already be back to streaming. So hopefully by the time you see this, I'm much better. Yeah, there's not much more to it. Just wanted to make this clip to give the update on that. And I'm sorry, it's the massive ramble clip. I'm really sorry there's not more content to put here. Obviously, it's understandable. But yeah, don't worry. I won't give up. I never give up on this stuff. COVID or no COVID, it's getting done. Let's kill these dragons. Okay then, I think it is time for a revolutionary clip. And unfortunately it's not going to be quite the revolution that I'd have liked. But if we go ahead and make one more red Dragonhide body, and that is going to get us... Oh, sorry, 2. There we go. 83 crafting. We need 1 more till we get the black Dragonhide body. We can make the black Dragonhide shields. I probably won't ever be using this, but it is a cool unlock nonetheless. Yeah, so we need 1 more level to make the bodies. However, I don't think I'm actually going to manage to get that at Red Dragons. We've still got 1,124 nature runes left. We've got about just shy of 18,000 mithril bolts. And then, I mean, we've got everything else left. I can get more thread, which I'm going to have to do at some point anyway. Not too difficult. But the reason I want to make this clip is because I don't think we'll actually finish off the entirety of the crafting level here. I reckon I'll probably finish it off at Gemstalls because I'm going to run out of nature runes before I get it, I'm pretty sure. So it means we're probably going to get 1 more level here, and that's going to be a prayer level, 87. I was predicting getting 88. Don't think I'm quite going to make that though. My predictions are a little bit off, as they always are. But it does mean that we are closing in on actually being done here, which is honestly a massive relief. I've currently killed 13,182 dragons, and at the end of this, when I finally finished, I will be showing all of the drops from every single red dragon. I've got the loot tracker tracking them, so we'll be able to see that on the video, and it's fairly interesting. I mean, I can see it right now. And then we move on to construction, I guess, so we'll have to work our way through the cache. I'm going to probably need to top this off. Not quite sure how I'm going to finish the 50 mil. I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. We've got to sell these rune arrows and stuff as well. I'm sure I can find a way of making some money. But anyway, yeah, that's probably going to be the final crafting level you see at Red Dragons. The next one's probably going to be a prayer level. And then hopefully after that, we'll be done here. Hopefully. So, on a quick side note, if you're wondering why I haven't gone ahead and made myself a black Dragonhide shield, which I just unlocked, there's a few reasons for that. The first reason is that even if I did get myself one, I would have to consistently change between the Tome of Fire and the Black Dragonhide Shield, just so that I could alch things. Secondly, to make a Black Dragonhide Shield, I'd need a Redwood Shield, which means I need to chop Redwood logs, which obviously I do not have the level for. I think I have the fletching level to make the shield, but that's irrelevant anyway because I can't get the logs. And then lastly, I believe it uses rune nails to put together. Now, the only way for me to get rune nails that I am aware of is to smith them. And, yeah, that's not happening either. So there's a whole load of things that are put together for the reason why I can't get that shield, and that is the reason why I'm not using it. Plus the fact I'd be way too lazy to want to switch between that and the Tome of Fire. Well then, welcome to another Overzealous clip. I am just going to quickly preface this by saying that if you're not interested in rambling clips, you might want to just skip the video here, because this is basically going to be the rest of the video. For the next 5 or so minutes is just going to be me talking about stuff. So yeah, that's that warning given. If you don't want to watch, click off now. Anyway, right, so the first thing I want to say is, if you guys haven't been keeping up, I've had some serious medical conditions lately. Not so much to do with me being poorly over Christmas. That was bad too, completely unrelated though. I guess the biggest thing to say about this is that it wasn't necessarily one thing that was a problem. I just had multiple issues that happened all at once across the Christmas period and early January, because it's now Thursday before the upload, so the video is up tomorrow, which is why I have to make this clip to say, because I really, really wanted to get this grind done for this episode. Like, trust me, I so badly wanted to get it done, but every single time I tried to commit to it, something else went wrong. There was always something that got in my way, and it was so frustrating. And I just want to say, this isn't an apology clip, by the way, because I know that people keep saying to me, stop saying sorry. I'm not apologizing, I'm just giving you guys something to listen to in the background, and also so you can follow along and understand, you know, what's going on and why it's happening. I don't necessarily feel the need to apologize. I mean, this is my series, I will run it my way, although I do also want you guys to enjoy it, so I'm not saying that I'm going to run it selfishly and be like, oh, well, you're going to enjoy whatever I put out, whether you like it or not. But things happen, and I know my priorities, I know what's important, and I understand that RuneScape does not come above my health, okay? I know that, full stop, which is precisely why, when I was unwell and during medical conditions and stuff, I took a little break, I stopped playing for a bit, because I'm not going to essentially push myself to death trying to make videos and stuff. It's not that important. I am very persistent though, so that is one thing that makes me probably seem a bit obsessed when I say that I'm going to get something done no matter how ill I get. I don't mean that in like in a dangerous sense. What I mean is, it's not going to distract me, it's not going to deter me from getting it done. Even if I have to do it slowly, I will finish the grind. This series will be finished, even if it takes me 10 years. Which hopefully it doesn't, but you never know, pet luck, right? There's a lot of things that could get in my way, but nothing that would absolutely stop me, apart from the obvious. So I would never worry about me actually giving up on this. That was basically what I meant when I said before that I'm very persistent, and I'm not going to give up on things no matter how ill I get. I don't mean that I'm just going to ignore the illness, you know. I'm not stupid, right? Well, sometimes I'm very stupid, but I know where my priorities lie, I know what's important, and I know what matters, you know? So, moving on, to those of you who don't keep up, or maybe you're watching this video at a later date and you don't want to go back and find the post, I had, okay, so basically I have really bad skin, right? I've got a serious skin condition. Not going to go too much into detail about what it is. It's essentially, just imagine like sort of eczema and dermatitis. It's kind of like that, but a lot worse. And there are times where it gets really bad. This is going to be repeated on a video of Regional Rumble on Monday, by the way, so just bear that in mind. Apologies for the repeat if you watch both series, but, you know, a lot of people don't, so I'll just mention it to both. Yeah, so my skin gets really bad, and sometimes it gets worse, and over the past few years it's been getting progressively worse during the Christmas period. This year was just astronomically bad. And as it got into, I don't know, like the 7th or the 8th of January, I want to say, I went really downhill. So I went back to streaming, and as I was streaming, I was noticing that I couldn't even manage the 3 hours to stream without my skin absolutely burning up and, you know, really hurting me. Like, it's a lot of pain. And it makes it very hard to concentrate and actually get things done, which also means it makes it very hard to just sit here and play RuneScape all day and get grinds done. I've got a lot of things going on in my life, and unfortunately RuneScape did not come up as a priority on them, so that's essentially why I just had to put it on complete hiatus. I didn't play for like 6 days, 5 days, I don't know, like, I mean, I say I didn't play for those, I didn't realistically play for them. You know, I kind of like logged in for a few minutes and then logged out again. I don't think that really constitutes as actually playing, but that's about as far as I got during that time, and I took a week off of streaming as well. I'm back to streaming now. It seems to be slightly improving. I've got appointments with like dermatologists and stuff, and we're going to try and work through this. I mean, I've had treatment before, which never worked. It's a really hard condition to treat, and it's incurable as well, which makes it really, really horrible. Because the only thing that's more demotivational than someone saying, you know, you're going to have to suffer with this for a while, is for someone to say that it's incurable. Like, it's the worst thing ever. I'd love to be able to get rid of it. But anyway, like I said, this was just a ramble clip to explain what's going on. I'm not going to say this is going to be done by next episode, because every single time I tell you guys that I'm going to be done by X time, it doesn't happen. Something gets in the way. But I want to be done in the next episode. So the next episode of Overzealous, I'm determined to do as much as I possibly can, within my strength, to finish the Red Dragon Grind, which means finishing 585 nature runes. It's not going to give us enough coins. It's not going to give us enough crafting XP. I will have to finish that off, but I will, if I will hopefully get this to 84 as well. I'll do a gem stalls or something. I don't know what I'm going to do about the cash. I actually had a thought before what I want to do about the cash, actually. And that is, instead of getting the 50 mil to do the oak planks, what I might do is I might spend the entire cash stack on oak planks, get as many construction levels as I can, and then hunt down gang members and stuff, and collect up noted teak planks, and I believe mahogany planks as well. I can't remember if they give mahogany planks, but I know they give teak planks, and I believe they give oak planks as well. So we'll hunt up the noted planks from them, and I might try and use that to finish it off. I don't know, it might be really slow, it might be really bad, but I just want to try it out, see how it goes. It might be more efficient than getting money, because apart from doing this, getting money in Zeah isn't really all that great. It's pretty slow. Like, there are ways to do it, but they're not exactly super fast. I was considering stealing booty before. I don't know if I mentioned this on a video, but I was considering doing the thieving method in Piscaridius, where you steal booty from the houses. And I worked out that gives like less than 10k GP an hour. It's absolutely terrible. I remember it being better than that, but apparently not. Apparently it's awful. Anyway, I think I've covered everything. Hope you enjoyed the ramble. I did give the warning beforehand, so if you're going to go into the comments and type an angry comment about a ramble part at the end of the video, you should have listened and clicked off. I warned you this was going to be here. But anyway, next week, oh sorry, not next week, next episode, so in 2 weeks, when the next episode goes up, I really, really am hoping to be able to provide you guys with 84 crafting, because we have been on this grind for way too long. Although, I do want to quickly add that for you guys, I think it's only like 4 or 5 episodes. This is nothing compared to Sarachnis in terms of episode length, but for me, I have spent about 600 hours here. It is boring. There's not much more I can say. I'm so glad that I can like cramp it down for you guys so you hardly have to see it, but my god, I've been here for way too long. Anyway, I'm going to end up this rambling. We're going to cut this off. I'm going to end off the video, but yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, where hopefully we have finally finished the Red Dragon Grind, and we can move on. I can get out of this stupid cave, because I don't even remember what the daylight looks like anymore. I don't even know what else there is in Zeah anymore. I've lived here for too long. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Take care.